This is a country composed by oppressed spirits singing out in symphonies, while the audience continues, decidedly or choicefully deafened. A country whose underclasses sit underfoot of people who never seem to pay their taxes, and yet it's some of the highest classes that sit at the heart of creating narratives, making a business of heritage, maintaining heritage for profits, or maintaining an image that maintains profits. It's those at the top who would have you say that your and our shared heritage needs defending from a minority of others. And come on now, why change what's on display? Let's retain and explain. But we all know that explain doesn't mean explain, it just means retain. Make sure everything stays exactly the same. This is a country that is in pain, a country that is a pain, and I do not see either of those visions floating to the surface when I visit museums. Instead, the British Museum tells me tales of conquering and of parading. Nowhere does a gallery hang with the sunlight that sings through council windows, dappled by net curtains. Nowhere is there concrete, no talk of navigating the maze of estate living or a state dying, no touching on the chartered jets to send home previously invited British citizens, no of pubs or of schools or of museums still being named after slavers, rare discussions touching on the exploited and the divisions of labour. But look at the wares on display, Benin bronzes and Parthenon marbles. It's time we turn the tables. Post-colonialism isn't just a garnish, a sweet flavour to add to a situation as a sprinkling of understanding that's to be forgotten after the first bite. Don't they understand? It's about understanding and about making right. Tearing down to build up, for to know where you come from tells more about where you're going. So I ask, where are we? Where are we? Do we not bleed Britannia? Do we not die wrapped in the cloak of the realities of her splendour, having been washed and wrung out by some of her greatest defenders? Where are we? Are we not history happening? History that happened. Retain and explain will have us left purposefully eclipsed, obscured, and will continue the narrative of underclasses being feasted upon, chewed up, spat out, spat on, brushed away while it tries so hard to make this empiric glory the only story.